For VOA Learning English, this is the Education Report. In early November, thousands of people in London marched in the streets to protest the rising cost of education. The demonstration followed similar protests in South Africa and Chile earlier this year. The British demonstrators were angry about a plan to cut one type of student financial assistance. The so-called maintenance grants help full-time higher education students with the cost of living. Students do not have to pay the money back to the government. But in 2016, that will change. The government says it will provide maintenance loans instead of grants. The students will have to repay the loans. Critics say the cuts will affect mostly low and middle-income students. That issue was also at the center of the student protests in South Africa. The University of Witwatersrand in Johannesburg announced in mid-October that it would increase fees by 10% next year. Students at the school protested immediately, and the uprising spread to universities across the country. The protests worked. On October 23rd, South African President Jacob Zuma declared there would be no increase to university fees. In Chile, students have been protesting throughout the year. One reason they demonstrated was the disparity in education between the country's rich and poor. In early November, the protesters saw some success. Chile's president signed a bill that places public education under the control of the central government. It is designed to give all public schools an equal share of resources. For VOA Learning English, I'm Ann Ball.